Hello and welcome to an Affinity. Here is why you should always edit in 16-bit ROM, and of course why you should always take photographs in RAW rather than in JPEG. So let's open an image. Here we go, nice little sunrise. If we look at the histogram here, we've got a spike at the end here, which means red has gone over the end. That means we push red past it, which means the colours won't be accurate. Watch what happens to this here if we set down here the profiles from sRGB here to find it just in this list ROMM. Look. Spike has gone, which means that burnout of the red, it's been corrected, which means you've immediately got better color in here. What we're going to do also is go to the assistant manager here and make sure the raw output format is 16-bit, which if you've got that set, then you never need to worry about that again. But every picture you need to change the output profile here. So now when I hit develop, this will take longer. I just shortcutted that, so it might take a long time, but don't worry because it's worth the wait. So now again we've got this here. So let's have a look at what we might do, for example, with curves in this. It looks like the histogram just goes down to here, but we had to pull in that red. So if we can now go to the red, here we go, the red goes all the way there. So I now could, if I pull up the red here, I'm using all of that red which I've now got in. It's not fallen off the end, and I've got a lot more scope to really improve this picture here. Oops. And take it to somewhere that's kind of realistic. We can also go into things like the green here. This stops down here. So maybe I can pull this across a little bit here, or go to the blue, and that's a lot. How far across can I go here? Well, this is going to increase the blue in this, which might be nice to have that, but it means also I can now go back to the red and pull this up a bit more, so I've got a really strong, colourful sky there. So look at this, before and after. Look at that colour that's in there that's just been able to be pulled out. Now then, watch this. If I switch this now back, so if I go to document, convert format or ICC profile, so I just leave it at the RGB 16, and I go back from the ROM, which it is there, which is the same as ProPhoto pretty much, and go to sRGB and watch what happens here to this picture. If I go to sRGB and convert, look at all that colour that's been lost. It's just gone. And look up here, I've got it, that spike pushed up there again. So if you want to convert from sRGB, you might need to output to that if you're going to giving it to, say, into a competition, so you need to be aware of the differences. But if you're going to print it, then it's much better, and if you're going to keep it, then it's certainly much better. So when you do this, by the way, the colors you may see in here, it looks like it says 255 here. Oh, this is 8-bit color, but it's not. It's just showing it in that format because you're used to it. You can go up to here, and there it says 8-bit. So I could say 16-bit, which goes up to 0.65535, which is maybe a bit unfamiliar, so it's but easier perhaps to put it on percentage. Now it goes from 0 to 100. Anyway, that's it. So always use 16-bit and the ROM, which is the same as ProPhoto, which gives you a much wider color space. That's it, and thank you very much for watching.